My glorious Lions have fallen. Guys, I actually think that the Lions lost on purpose. You see, the Super Bowl matchup is gonna be the Lions versus the Bills. And since we knew that and we're making the playoffs anyway, we thought, what if we just lose to Buffalo, right?
What do you mean?
And then when we see Buffalo again in the Super Bowl, we actually pull out the real game plan to beat them.
You're honestly an idiot.
But we can't talk about that first. First, we need to talk about the worst football game I've ever sat through in my entire life. Fun fact, I bet a couple first touchdown score bets on Rams 49ers. I was like, you know, I never bet first touchdown score. Maybe this will be the game that I should try betting it. God, this game is so dog shit. Deo Samuel with the 49ers season on the line. Yeah, you know what? I hate to say it because last year I played a game of Madden with Deo Samuel at the Super Bowl. He's a really nice guy. And he got a bag, but wow, it has been a very difficult year, if I'm just being honest. Debo said not struggling at all, just not getting the ball. Readers added context. He leads the team in drops. He is struggling. Can you do that on Twitter? Is that real? Oh my God. This was an ugly drop here. I'm not gonna lie.
In the backfield, flare him out, and the pass caught, and then dropped over the middle.
And honestly, that was like the only opportunity for a touchdown in the whole game. This game was atrocious. He may have scored this.
And he caught it, and now the crowd, of course, is responding to the fact, give me the ball, and look what happened.
It's tough.
Well, you're right. I mean, it's man coverage.
Oh, it's such a good ball.
He'll decide exactly what he wants. He just starts to look.
And Debo, honestly, Debo is so good in the open field. Like, that probably would have been a touchdown. But, like, frankly, like, all the Niners are struggling. I feel like the Niners used to have this electric play calling and all these, like, exciting things. And I get it. Their team's pretty injured. But they just, it looks like they have a different head coach. That's what the 49ers look like to me. Debo Samuel, when he actually has to play wide receiver instead of averaging 1.5 yards per carry as a running back.
How's that route?
I know.
Dan
like
Skipper.
Okay, he's got
Hey! Worst game of all time. At halftime, I was dead inside. Yeah, me too.
Worst fucking game of the year. Holy shit. This was vintage Thursday night football. No more of that woke 60-point game nonsense. Just pure fucking ass served up on a 20-punt game platter. If you took a shot for every punt kick, you'd be able to shred your liver with a fork by the end of the first quarter. The only thing worse than this game was Debo Samuel's dick gripper.
Dick
Bro's
grippers.
hand warmer is filled with melted butter.
Bro's hand warmer is filled with melted butter. That is a banger. I am using that line. Holy shit. I can't wait for somebody to drop a ball on Madden for me or college football.
Thinking he's not the problem makes me think he only got 2 brain cells and they're both fighting for 3rd place. Dre Greenlaw is the comeback player of the year. Man just played his first game since getting hit with the Chiefs' black magic in the Super Bowl last year and was San Fran's best player. Well, actually, 2nd best player behind their fucking punter. However, nothing turns me on quite like a team not playing prevent defense when defending a game-winning drive. The Rams did just that to win the game.
Wait a minute. Didn't somebody in this Niners game literally fucking bail? Didn't DeAndre Campbell, like, quit? What happened here? Linebacker DeAndre Campbell has faced heavy criticism this week for quitting on the Niners during Thursday night's game against the Rams. Reportedly upset about being replaced as a starter by Dre Greenlaw, Campbell refused to enter the game in the 3rd quarter. What? Why would you be shocked that you're being replaced as a starter by Dre Greenlaw? Dre Greenlaw is a top 3 linebacker in the league. And pure linebacker, okay? I'm not talking about edge rushers like Micah Parsons and TJ Watt. Dre Greenlaw as a backer is so good. Also, okay, I guess DeAndre Campbell was really good last year too, but if you were gonna sign with San Fran, you must have known that you were gonna get replaced when Dre Greenlaw came back, right? John Lynch actually went down there in the 4th quarter and confronted DeAndre Campbell, saying, you don't wanna go in the game? You're refusing to go in the game? DeAndre Campbell responded, yes. It was then John Lynch who sent him to the locker room. So DeAndre Campbell wasn't going to go to the locker room on his own. He was just going to outright refuse to go into the game. And then John Lynch came down and said, get your ass in the locker room if you ain't playing. On Friday, Shanahan made it clear that Campbell would not remain with the team. His actions from the game is not something you can do to your team or your teammates and still expect to be a part of the team. I mean, I certainly agree. I understand the frustration of DeAndre Campbell because DeAndre Campbell was like he was a Pro Bowler last year, wasn't he? I see both sides, but you can't quit on your team. Brock Purdy really threw a game-losing interception with 3 wide open dudes directly in front of him. 2nd and 11. Holy shit.
Going for it all, and going to be picked off in the end zone.
Holy shit. Like, my criticism of Brock Purdy, not real criticism, I think he's a good quarterback. But I've always just said, you know, the scheme is so good and he's just making really simple reads. So he's not a superstar, but he's always playing smart. This is the polar opposite of that. This is some Jameis Winston shit. Brock Purdy said, fuck it, we ball. This is actually crazy. Every single one of these guys is completely wide open. And it's not like it's 3rd and long, it's 2nd and 11. You throw to any of these guys and you're looking at like 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. That is really funny. Brock Purdy, as soon as his rookie contract expires.
50-cent boneless wings.
Stop doing commercials! It's not worth it! Brock Purdy, when CMC and Debo aren't taking his screen passes, is having a yard touchdown. Why the fuck is the Burger King meme going in the background of this? Cooper Kupp with the fantasy playoffs on the line. It's fucking Jake Paul. It's not Cooper Kupp's fault that was a atrocious game. Cooper Kupp, when I start him in the first round of the fantasy playoffs. Hey. Hey, what a row. Oh, good. We've actually got a whole meme on this. That's really funny. Sorry, guys. I got ahead of myself.
I'm rock hard at this point, so there's really only so much I can do.
Well, it's good that we got some context. So he didn't technically leave the game. John Lynch went down there and told him to get his ass off the sidelines, which honestly is a baller move. If I'm the GM of a football team, okay, I don't think I'll ever have $100 billion, but if I'm ever the GM of a football team and one of my players does not suit up, I'm 100% walking down there and getting them the fuck off the sideline. 100%.
So DeAndre Campbell didn't play a snap tonight, but this is him walking off the field,
It's a big
helmet in
ass
hand, in the 4th quarter. Kyle Shanahan was asked about it after the game. Here's what he had to say. Take a listen.
Happened with DeAndre Campbell. He didn't play and he went into the locker room at some point.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to play today.
Oh my God, I can't believe Shanahan really told him that. This is where I expect that most coaches would be like, yeah, you know, we're dealing with it internally and there's some issues there, but rest assured that, you know, this program's ready for whatever's about to happen. No, he just said, no, he didn't fucking suit up.
He said he didn't want to play today.
Play today?
Yeah.
The coaching staff?
He didn't want to ask him why he didn't want to go in.
Just fucking threw his ass under the bus. You never hear them be this honest. I'm so used to the media trained answers.
Frustration. The player's frustrated. Dre Greenlaw came back, and they were going to give him the opportunity to play. He's a all-pro style player, Pro Bowl type player, guy who's been incredibly impactful. There was some frustration from DeAndre that, hey, I played the whole season. I've put my work in, put my time in. You just can't do it, though. You know, this is a team sport.
The only thing is, like, didn't DeAndre Campbell know? Didn't he know that when Dre Greenlaw came back, Greenlaw was going to start again? I could see a scenario where the Niners kind of lie to him, though. You know, I could see both sides. If they're like, oh, DeAndre, we need you, we need a starter. And then Dre Greenlaw comes back and they're like, oof, yeah, we needed to say that to you so that you'd sign, but we actually don't need you. That would suck. 49ers, our season's on the line. Get in there and make a play, DeAndre. Yeah, that is kind of the irony, though. He's pissed that he's not playing, and then they're like, hey, DeAndre, would you like to play? And he's like, no. No, I don't. DeAndre Campbell, while Kyle Shanahan is going over the game plan for the second half.
I'm not going to be here.
Deo Samuel, I need more targets. Also, Deo Samuel. Deo Samuel out here tackling his own teammates. Oh my God, is this really gonna be a Debo lowlight film? I hate this, bro. I tell you what, NFL fans, if you ever want to regret everything you've ever said on the internet, just go meet one of the NFL players on your fantasy team in real life. Dude, do you know how many Tyreek Hill memes are out there? Tyreek Hill is probably one of my favorite, like the nicest NFL player I've ever met. And there are so many fucking Tyreek Hill memes out here. It's so hard to watch and laugh in good faith.
Why are you crying?
Ah, here we go. Debo Samuel out here tackling his own. Okay, that is not Debo.
That time was Garendo.
Garendo!
Samuel doesn't get the ball enough, and then he winds
Dog.
up.
It's just a poorly executed play. Amazon's broadcast thought a random 49ers player on the snow shot.
Williams was a big part of the grid.
What casual ass fraud do they have behind the camera? Dude, did the broadcasters not notice? Brock, we're only down 3 and we're already in field goal range. Just take the check down.
The middle, Sosa to his left. Nice play. Spinner.
Bonk.
He throws it away. Hits the
Brock Purdy was watching Jameis Winston, Brown's hype speeches. He was watching the post-game clips. John Lynch, when Brock Purdy asked for $60 million a year.
Sayonara.
He needs all that money for DeAndre Campbell. Nick Bosa and Brock Purdy when the 49ers need them the most. Guys, this is a spectacular reason as to why we don't make people famous for no fucking reason. This chick looks like Brock Purdy. You fucking idiots gave her 5 million TikTok followers. Hawk Tua girl just crypto scammed half the fucking planet. That girl has a room temperature IQ, Celsius. And we gave her how many? What are we doing? Let's save the internet fame for straight white male misogynists, okay? Those are the only people who should be getting famous on the internet. Now I have to do the Lions slide. Now I have to do the Lions hate slide. Shit! Goddamn Dan Campbell, brush your teeth. Listen, okay? Do you think a healthy diet of grit, motor, and smash mouth football is healthy? You think that's good for your teeth? Of course not. This is a natural side effect of having titanium nuts. Onside kick, down 10 points with 12 minutes left. Dan Campbell might be the first NFL coach with CTE.
Hey, Tony, but here we go. 12 minutes to go. Onside kick. Ball bounces around. Is picked up by Hollins, and he's running with it. Hollins tackled down at the 5-yard line.
The announcers sounded so pissed off during that. Maybe I am a delusional Lions fan. I would have done the exact same thing. Do you see the score of this game? It is 38-28. Our defense couldn't stop shit. You just never see it because head coaches don't usually have the balls to do it. But the theory is very simple. They're gonna score anyway. You might as well take a small percentage chance of getting the football. And I completely agree. You should take a small percentage chance of getting the football. We can't stop them. Now, I really hope that this isn't a testament to the future, like the playoffs, because giving up this many points to a very good team is very scary. And you're only gonna see very good teams in the playoffs. So this game did scare me, I'm not gonna lie. Frankly, the onside kick, I'd do the same shit. Whether they march 80 yards or 40 yards and score doesn't really matter, right? Like, they're gonna fucking score. The Lions going for an onside kick, down 10 with 12 minutes left.
Right in the kiss.
God, this is the craziest clip ever. This is just
Right in the kisser. Show that knight who's boss.
Do you know how fucking bad that has to hurt? Instant CTE. I fucking love this shit, bro. It's only funny because I looked it up. She didn't like die or anything. It just hurt really bad, so it's cool.
Right in the kisser.
Yeah, it was right in the kisser. It certainly was. One more time. Boom! Dan Campbell with his dumb ass.
Welcome to Applebee's. Can I interest you in America's favorite boneless wings for just 50 cents?
Stop doing these ads, bro. It's never worth it.
Okay, calm down, bro.
I have the 50-cent bone.
Cover your mouth. They could steal your order.
I'll have the 50-cent boneless wings.
I'll have the same.
Perfect. They'll never see it coming.
Jared Goff, after putting up 42 points while throwing for 500 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Yeah, defense looked really atrocious. I gotta say, the Bills have the MVP, Josh Allen. Their offense is insanely good, but wow, that's actually where we're supposed to step up. We're supposed to step up against those teams. It did not look good. When you made the fantasy playoffs but had to face Josh Allen in the first round. Tell me your secrets. That's why you get a first round bye.
Boom. Roasted.
The 2 guys that are playing to play against me, one of them has Mike Evans, who dropped like a 40 bomb, and the other has Devontae Adams, who dropped a 40 bomb. It's a hell of a battle right now. A list of every QB better than Josh Allen. Yeah, I mean, someone asked me the other day, they said, if you were gonna start an NFL franchise right now, who would be your quarterback? Do you take a young stud? Like, do you take a Jaden Daniels? Or do you take, like, a verified baller? I felt like the top 3 options were Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert.
Ah, that's pretty interesting.
I know technically Mahomes should be there, but I'm just a hater. Like, I'm actually a fucking full-blown hater. And I'm not taking Patrick Mahomes.
What an idiot.
The weekly Will Levis meme is here. There really is one every single time, huh? Will Levis really got benched with his ex-girlfriend in attendance? Did Will Levis's ex-girlfriend show up to watch the Titans? What kind of hater activity is that? No. What kind of fucking excuse does this chick have to go to a Will Levis game? That's actually so, like, what the fuck? Why is she there? Am I missing something? This is so not comparable because it's so much less cool. But if one of my ex-girlfriends showed up to my Twitch stream, I'm doxing her IP. I'm leaking the nudes. Well, I guess Will Levis already did that, huh?
What the fuck?
Or maybe they're still clapping. Maybe he's still clapping her cheeks. Maybe they're working it out. This looks like it might be her sister, though. I'm not above taking the lesser of the two. Listen, Will, you can have yours. I'll take the runner-up. I'm not the bigger man, okay? I'm not above that. In fact, I'll even go for number 3. The bottom of the barrel. I don't give a shit. I'll take a straggler every once in a while.
I like you, man. You lie a lot.
Mike Tomlin said, get the fuck away from me to a ref. I want to see this. Mike Tomlin was acting like he had bad breath or something. Tajay Spears crowd surfing into the end zone is one of the coolest touchdowns of the season. Dog, he had an electric game too. He actually balled. I don't know why more NFL running backs do not jump over the pile. You know how incredibly difficult it is to stop a jump over the pile? You have to perfectly jump with the back. By the way, he's wearing the Guardian cap. I don't know if you guys noticed that. The only time I've ever seen a successful jump over the pile was Ohio State, Michigan State stuff. I gotta find this clip.
5 minutes later.
Oh my God, the internet's so riddled with fucking dog shit content that I can't even find a classic college football play anymore. I'm going to get Donovan. I went to Michigan State with my buddy Donovan. He's a fucking encyclopedia. I'm going to get the answer right now. So it turns out it wasn't against Ohio State. I'm an idiot. And Donovan knew literally instantly exactly what I was talking about. This is literally what he just said to me word for word. He said, 2013, Rose Bowl against Stanford, Kyler Ellsworth. Bingo. Holy shit, Donovan's built like that. This is the exact play I'm talking about, and this is virtually the only way that you stop the jump over the pile, and you need to understand how unbelievably difficult this is. It's 20-24. Stanford's got the football, 4th and 1, under 2 minutes. But this is a fullback handoff. He tries to jump the pile, and he gets met by 2 linebackers also jumping the pile. The only way you stop the jump over the pile is by matching it with a jump over the pile, and nobody does it. It's also incredibly risky because if they fake that handoff to the fullback, you've now got 2 middle linebackers jumping over the pile at nobody with the football, but that's the only way you stop. The ref at the bottom mistakenly waved his arms to freeze the clock for 4 seconds, giving the Saints enough time to spike the ball with 3 seconds left. Time should have expired and it nearly cost the Commanders a win. I do not understand what happened here.
On 4th down, throws underneath, and they pick up the first, down to the 1.
10 seconds left.
No timeouts for the Saints.
Like, why the hell would you wave your arms there? What should the clock be stopped for?
As they hustle back up to the line. 5 seconds. Rattler will spike it.
I think everyone who works at Electronic Arts should have to legally watch this clip, by the way. Not sure if you've ever tried to run no huddle in Madden, but it automatically milks 19 seconds off the clock, no matter what down and distance you're in. There's 16 seconds on this clock. If you tried to replicate this in Madden, you would lose the game infinitely. By the way, that's not the case in college football. The devil finally coming to collect the soul of Patrick Mahomes. Oh, wow. And dude, this is one of like the first ever scary movies that I saw. I think I was like 12. And this shit scared the hell out of me. Everybody wants to be in an MMG video. You clout chasing ass bitch. Let's see the replies. I want to find at least one person hating on me. Liam said, me too. GOAT. Thanks. Hey, zip it up when you're done, buddy. Why don't you just zip it up when you're done glazing my cock? Same bro, GOAT real. Hi, YouTube. True. Bro's trying to steal the sauce. Same. Me too, GOAT. Hi, YouTube. True. Oh, wait. These are all the same. All right, gentlemen. This was already 44 minutes long, and that was 2 slides. Holy shit. I can yap.
You are correct, sir.
Boys, I'll have more heaters for you next week, and it'll be Christmas. I'll get you a banger. I love you. You're very handsome, and have a spectacular day. Peace.